What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we have this launcher from Byrna. Now it's not a firearm, it is just a launcher of different types of projectiles. I know it kind of looks like a funky Springfield XD in a way, but it is just a launcher of projectiles. What we're going to do, we're going to talk about the features of this launcher, the different projectiles that it shoots. I have a quick safety warning for you. We're going to talk about the pros, the cons, what I think of it overall. And yes, I did get shot with not only the hard plastic projectiles, but I also took one of the pepper balls for you guys because I love you, and it absolutely sucked. So what exactly is this thing? Again, it's not a firearm, it is a launcher. It uses CO2 cartridges as a projectile to shoot non-lethal, less lethal projectile. We'll go over all the different projectiles here in just a minute. Again, because it's not a firearm, you don't need a background check, you don't need a permit. It's legal in most states. Again, I am no lawyer, do your own research, but this guy here was shipped right to my house. So let's get right into the features. The magazine, it comes with two 5-round magazines that you load here from the top. They are plastic and they ran flawless. I did not have any feeding issues of any kind. The grip feels good. It's a little chunky, it's a little big, so if you have very small hands it may be a little too big for you, but the plastic grip overmold that's on here is very, very grippy. I don't know if that's a word, but I like it, so we're going with it. This here is their older version. It is the HD model. They have a newer version called the SD model. The newer SD model has a better grip, and it also has a better trigger. Speaking of the trigger, it's long, it's heavy. You know, this is not a long distance range projectile, shoot at 100 yards at somebody in the head. This is an up close and personal dirty gun, but the trigger is long, it's heavy. It's gritty, it stacks. It's not a trigger that you're gonna win awards for, but it's effective, it works. Again, up close and dirty, the trigger doesn't really matter all that much. Magazine release is fine. It's very flush, so you're not gonna accidentally press it, and it does drop the magazines freely. Not that I think you're ever gonna be doing speed reloads or tactical reloads with this thing, but maybe, I don't know, sorta, kinda. The safety, it is an ambi safety for you lefties and righties. The safety is good, it's solid, little plastic piece. It's very, very tactile, and you know when it's on or off. Me personally, I'd probably just leave the safety on fire because the trigger is so long and so heavy, and I don't carry guns with the safety. I'd leave the safety off and be comfortable, but that's completely and totally up to you. Now, it does have an accessory rail if you didn't notice. So, if you want to, I'm not saying you should, get on there. Get on there. Oh, I unlatch it there. There you go. I'm not saying you should, but you could, if you wanted to, throw a little light on there. Now, the only thing I'll say is that the accessory rail hangs down really low, so reaching it is a really long reach. Better option may be a laser. Byrna actually sells a laser that goes right on this gun, and that may be a better option for aiming. I always say use the sights, but that is an option for you as well. As far as loading the CO2 cartridges, you load them right here in the front, right next to the muzzle, so be extra careful. Make sure the launcher is unloaded before you start messing around with the CO2 cartridge. On the end of the magazine, that is the tool that will allow you to unscrew and rescrew in the plug that holds the CO2 cartridge in here. Now, the cool thing is when you put the cartridge in and tighten it down, it doesn't actually break the CO2 cartridge. The cartridge is still in there brand new until you pull the trigger. So you can put it in there and leave it in there for a very long time. As long as you don't pull that trigger and break that CO2 cartridge, it should last for a very, very long time. The sights are super basic. They're just a blacked out front and a blacked out rear. They work fine. Personally, I'd probably put a little bit of paint or silver Sharpie or something on this front sight just to give my terrible eyesight something to focus on, something to look on. It does have a, I'm going to call it a loaded chamber indicator. It's more just a loaded indicator. There's no chamber on this thing. But when you put when you load a projectile in the top of the slide here, it's not a slide, top of the launcher, will pop up to let you know that it is loaded. When you take the magazine out, that loaded projectile stays inside of the launcher. You need to push down on the loaded indicator to release that projectile out of the bottom of the magazine. A few rapid fire facts. 1-year warranty. It shoots around 300 feet per second with the standard CO2 cartridges. Just to give you a frame of reference, 9mm is somewhere between 1100 to 1400-ish in that area, depending on which type of ammo you are shooting. They sell a bunch of different accessories. For example, they have holsters inside and outside the waistband. They have the laser that I mentioned. They have spare magazines, spare magazine carriers, spare CO2 cartridges, all the different projectiles which we're about to go over. And it's also available in several different colors, which I would be very careful which color you choose. We'll go more over that in just a couple of minutes. As we talk about the different projectiles that Byrna offers, let's quickly take a look at the dimensions and the price. I'll leave that up there for you to review as we go over the projectiles. The first one is a eco-friendly kinetic projectile, hard piece of rubber. The cool thing about this one though is when it gets wet, whether it be rain or if you pour some water on it, they dissolve, so you don't have to worry about hurting the environment or finding it after you shoot. That is pretty cool. The kinetic projectile, they are very solid, hard plastic balls, and they hurt like hell. Oh my goodness, do they hurt. As far as pepper projectiles, OC, whatever you want to call it, they have two different kinds. They have the pepper projectile, which is an OC, kind of similar to pepper spray, but it's in ball form and it's powder. It is not liquid. They also have a max projectile, which is their most powerful pepper ball, gas blend, whatever it is. It just absolutely positively sucks to be hit by these things. They're terrible. All right, I'm going to give you a quick safety legal warning, couple things really quick. At the time of the video, they will not ship these to Alaska, Hawaii, New York City, Washington, D.C., and Portland, Oregon. But again, I am no lawyer. Do your own research. Just because they will ship one of these to you in your state does not mean it's legal to carry in your state. So wherever you are and wherever you are traveling, make sure something like this is legal to carry. It'd be a shame to go to prison because you got caught with a pepper spray, pepper ball launcher, whatever you want to call it. All right, testing. Favorite part of the video. I brought this to the range and just started shooting at some paper and shooting at some steel targets. I wanted to see what it was like, how it felt, how loud it was. I know nothing about something like this, so I just kind of wanted to play around and get a feel for it. I shot some steel. Be careful doing that because, like an idiot, I shot steel with these very hard plastic kinetic rounds, and they bounce off of steel. It hit my tripod, knocked over my camera, and broke one of my microphones. Man, talk about a duh moment. I shot some multiple targets. I did some drawing from the holster, and I also shot it at a little bit of distance. We were 15 yards or so away, and I was still able to get hits. Even with the basic sights and the long trigger pull, I was still able to get hits on target. Next, I wanted to see if you shot the pepper balls at someone or something. Again, I was shooting at a steel target. Would you get any blowback from the OC powder spray, whatever that you want, a projectile that's in there? So I started at 10 yards, and I shot the steel, weighted nothing. I moved up to 5 yards, shot the steel, weighted nothing. Then I shot it like point blank range. Like my hand was a foot away from the target, and oh my goodness, it was absolutely terrible. And I had safety glasses on, so it protected my eyes. But it got in my nose, and my nose was burning, and it was watering, and my throat. I mean, I didn't even take a direct hit there, and it would absolutely stop me in my tracks. If somebody shot me with that and I was trying to do them harm, there is no way I'd be able to continue. That would absolutely force me to stop. It was just absolutely miserable. My name's Tiberious, and this is gonna suck. Like, I wish you guys could feel my heart right now. I'm not taking a direct hit because I'm a baby. He's shooting the cardboard, the wood in front, and I'm just gonna soak in the goodness. Oh! Okay.
Sorry, my friend.
Please don't shoot my face.
No.
Nothing yet. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That would stop me in a heartbeat. Okay, I'm done for that. Ah!
Yeah.
That sucks.
Sorry.
Oh, it's burned in my nose. I'm gonna take it as long as I can without water. Oh, oh, my nose, my eyes. Oh, it's getting worse. I can't open my eyes.
Oh, the wind was coming at you.
If I was trying to hurt you and you shot me with that, within 2 seconds I'm done. I'm done. Like I can't. Oh, I literally can't open my eyes. That's enough of that. And my nose is burning. It like.
Oh, I got some in my throat.
You got some too?
Oh, I just got some in my throat. Oh.
It feels like you poured hot sauce up my nose.
Oh.
So I have a couple thoughts, a couple things to put in your mind before you go and grab one of these. One, it looks like a gun. If you decide to pull one of these out and someone's trying to hurt you or your family or loved ones or a stranger, you may be escalating a situation into violence. And if someone has a weapon, whether it be a knife and definitely a firearm, and you pull one of these out, again, you are the one escalating that situation that may not be physically violent. So just be aware of that. And if someone has a firearm and you pull one of these out, you're probably going to get shot because this is a definitely effective, but not as effective as a firearm. So just be aware and come to grips and think about those things before you carry one of these. Second, it looks like a gun. If you pull this out, people are going to assume it is a gun. And you might scare someone away, and you might not scare someone away, depending on the person. Also, if there's an officer around, or if there's a concealed carrier around, and you pull one of these out and start shooting, they may respond accordingly, assuming it is a firearm in that quick second, before they realize it's not shooting real bullets. It's loud when you shoot it, and in a stressful situation, you may get yourself shot. So, like I mentioned, they're available in different colors. You may want to consider the bright yellow or the bright orange. Again, this is totally up to you. I'm just giving you some food for thought. It's definitely better than traditional pepper spray. Traditionally, pepper sprays, don't get the junky ones, by the way. Get the good quality Sabre, Fox, high quality pepper sprays. But they're typically in the bottom of your pocketbook, ladies, or hidden in a pocket, or you can't get to them, and it takes 10 seconds, and at that point, it's absolutely useless. These are much easier to get. They're very, very effective, and if you're used to shooting firearms, you're going to take 10 seconds and know everything about this, and you're going to be good to go. So I definitely think it's better to deploy and to use one of these over traditional pepper spray. I was debating when I go to places that I'm not allowed to carry, even though I usually carry anyway, to carry something like this over a firearm. I don't know, my tattoo artist wife was very interested in these. She's the one who told me about them. Maybe I'll just give it to her. I don't know. I'm still debating what I want to do with this going forward. Anyway, pros. I think it seems decent quality. I shot almost 100 rounds through it and did not have any issues whatsoever. It's very easy to deploy and use, much easier than traditional pepper spray. Most pepper sprays and bear sprays, you have a lever and a safety and this and that. I'd be dead by the time I figured all that out. So this is definitely a lot easier, again, especially if you're into firearms. The hard plastic projectiles suck. They hurt like hell and may or may not stop someone, depending how tough and how motivated they are, but they really, really hurt. The pepper balls, the OC, whatever, suck. Absolutely suck. I don't think there's any way anyone can continue doing what they were doing if you shoot them with one of those. Cons, again, just be careful what I mentioned. It looks like a firearm. You need to be careful with that before you carry this and leave your house. Overall, if you are not comfortable carrying a gun and you're not comfortable potentially taking someone's life, or if you're in an area where you can't carry and you don't want to risk it, this is definitely a good option for you. Just think about everything I said and figure out what works for you. Also, bear country or small critters in the woods, if you don't want to shoot and kill the critter, this is definitely a good option. I don't know if it's going to stop a bear. I live in the city. I don't live in the country. I don't live in the woods, but it's definitely a good option, a possibility for that as well. All right, before I roll in some more footage of shooting at the end of this video, I think that's how I'm going to do it. I want to thank Byrna for sending me out this launcher. Just so you know, they did send it for review and to keep, and they sent some extra projectiles, some extra CO2 cartridges, the holster you saw me drawing from, all that stuff. It was very, very nice of them. Of course, I never let that affect the review in any way, shape, or form. I'm still as honest as I possibly can. and that will absolutely never change. Let me also thank the sponsors of this channel. The link and the discount code for all of them are down in the video description. If you want to pick anything up from any of them, I appreciate it. They're good companies. Rock on, rock on. There's some Tiberious swag as well if you want to look goofy in a Tiberious shirt or hoodie. The link is down in the video description. My Patreon supporters, I always need to thank them. They supply most of the ammo to this channel. If you're new here, I do mostly reviews on firearms and firearm related gear, so they are wonderful supplying a lot of the ammo to this channel. As far as social media, I am on 3 social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, and on Parler. The links to all 3 are down in the video description. More important than anything else, let me thank you boys and girls for watching. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Every time you like, comment, subscribe, enable the bell notifications, anytime you guys do any of that, truly helps me out, and I truly appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Peace. My name's Tiberious, and this is gonna suck. Like, I wish you guys could feel my heart right now. I'm not taking a direct hit because I'm a baby. He's shooting the cardboard, the wood in front, and I'm just gonna soak in the goodness. Oh! Okay.
Sorry, my friend.
Please don't shoot my face.
No.
Nothing yet. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That would stop me in a heartbeat. Okay, I'm done for that. Oh!
Yeah.
That sucks.
Sorry.
Oh, it's burned in my nose. Oh. I'm gonna take it as long as I can without water. Oh! Oh, my nose, my eyes. Oh, it's getting worse. Ah, I can't open my eyes.
Oh, the wind was coming at you.
If I was trying to hurt you and you shot me with that, within 2 seconds I'm done. I'm done. Like, I can't. Oh, I literally can't open my eyes. That's enough of that. And my nose is burning. It like.
Oh, I got some in my throat.
You got some too?
Oh, I just got some in my throat.
Oh, it feels like you poured hot sauce up my nose.
Oh.
There's another water over there if you want it.
All right, I got like light.
I don't have any in my mouth because I have my mouth shut, I guess. Oh, my eyes. There's something every time I open my eyes, it hurts like hell. If my eyes are shut, I'm fine. Well, not fine, but tolerable. The second I open them,
The wind changed.
the second I open, the left eye. Hey, I'm left eye. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Alright, let me see. Right eye, burning still.
Oh yeah, red, and your nose is all red.
Is it? Mm-hmm. That sucked. That sucked. And I didn't even get hit direct. It was still the board with the spacing. Imagine if that was like, imagine if you took like 2 or 3 of them right here. I still can't open my eyes. It hurts like hell. I don't understand why my wife wouldn't do that. I figured she would be all about it. She was gonna do it, and then she shot a piece of wood in the backyard and saw how fast they come out. And once she saw how fast they came out, she said, I'm not doing that to you.
No, that's it.
No, I'm not doing it. Dude, my nose.
Dude, I saw it, once you got it, immediately I saw, oh my god, yeah. Dude, I got a little just in my throat, like just a touch, and that was terrible.
Yeah.
It still feels like,
Yeah.
you took that. I mean, I hit that thing like dead.
Right near the X?
Right near the X. It was perfect. I mean, it was like,
Wow.
How much does this thing cost? Dude, you look like shit.
I feel like shit.
Yeah, damn.
It's a couple $100. I don't remember how much it cost. I don't remember.
That's worth it. That really put somebody down.
That hurt. Well, if somebody's not, if someone's not comfortable carrying a gun, Or
It's a good alternative.
if you're in an area where you can't carry a gun. There's a lot more states where that's legal than a real gun is. Woo. So now my eyes are okay. I can keep my eyes open. My nose is burning and it's moving into like the back of my throat. So I don't know if it's like in here, but I feel it.
It's all red, dude.
My nose hurts bad. I didn't pour any water in my nose like I did my eyes.
Oh, whoa.
Wow. I'm glad I did it though. I am. I'm glad I did it. But next we should be tased.
The taser?
You can't have tasers here though, is the problem.
That's right.
I can get an officer to come do it. My nephew's a cop. Maybe I'll have my nephew do it. Still a very slight pain in my eyes, not much.
The taser
Just a
just
sting.
dropped. There's just no...
But my nose. Oh, you know something? I feel it again. There must be some of that shit on my face. And
Every single time they hit the water.
I probably poured some more in my eyes.
Yep. Dude, you took one for the team.
Well, I figured if I'm gonna review that thing, you can't review it and not take one.
Oh, yeah.
That's what a pansy would do. All right.
I saw that thing hit, right? And the splash went. It hit like... and the splash went.
You saw it?
Okay, nothing yet. Oh!
It took a second. Yeah. Wow. Woo! That was fun.
That sucked, huh?
Yeah.